or Casuarina tree by Toru Dutt.
Toru Dutt was the first woman writer in the history of Indo-Anglian literature. She contributed a lot to the world of literature in her very short lifespan. She was born in Calcutta on 4th March 1856 in a Bengali family, later converted into Christianity. Her father was Govind Chandra Dutt and her mother was Kshetramuni Dutt. Childhood memories are always nostalgic. We all love to cherish them forever. The poem Our Casuarina Tree is a beautiful symbolic poem harmonizing both matter and manner in accurate proportion. The tree stands for a symbolic representation of Toru's past memory.
Like a huge python winding round and round, the rugged trunk, indented deep with scars, up to its very summit near the stars. A creeper climbs, in whose embraces bound no other tree could live. But gallantly the giant wears the scarf, and flowers are hung in crimson clusters all the boughs among, whereon all day are gathered bird and bee, and oft at nights the garden overflows with one sweet song that seemed to have no close, sung dawdling from our tree while men repose. In the first stanza, Toru Dutt imagined the rugged trunk of the tree to a huge python winding round and round. The creeper has indented deep with scars up to the top of the tree. One may also sense a similarity between the tree in the clutches of a creeper attempting to sap its strength and the three young ducks in the grip of a killer disease, tuberculosis. Toru says the flowers of the tree are hung in crimson clusters. She tells us that her Casuarina tree, a haven for the winged birds and insects, is almost visibly alive with the buzz of bees and with the chirping of birds. This song, sung from the tree, soothes its listeners and has a tranquilizing effect on men who relax and rest as the bird sings.
When first my casement is wide open thrown, at dawn my eyes delighted on it rest, sometimes and most in winter on its crest. A grey baboon sits statue-like alone, watching the sunrise while on lower boughs his puny offspring leap about and play, and far and near kokilas hail the day, and to their pastures wend our sleepy cows, and in the shadow on the broad tank cast by that hoar tree so beautiful and vast, the water lilies spring like snow enmassed. In the second stanza, Toru Dutt describes the lasting impressions that the tree has left on her mind. She describes the baboon sitting like a statue on the top of the tree while its young ones play on the lower branches. She also describes the sleepy cows moving slowly to their pastures. Every morning, when the casement is wide open thrown, two delighted eyes rest on it. And at times, most in winter, they gaze at a solitary grey baboon on the crest, watching the glorious sunrise while on the lower branches in direct contrast to the silent. Gradually, as the sun rises, the kokilas begin to greet the day with a song, and a mesmerized speaker watches sleepy cows that have not yet shaken off their lethargy on their way to the pastures. But while they plod on a search of food, our poet feasts her eyes on the beauty of their whole tree and the water tank filled with white lilies in full bloom, a soft white carpet of snow.